Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome to today's Wild Rift video. I have another Kai'Sa gameplay for you, but I have a different Kai'Sa gameplay for you this time, as we're going to be taking a look at the Wild Rift League Asia, and we're going to be taking a look at Demonkite's Kai'Sa build. Yes, we saw a ADC getting played in the Wild Rift League Asia competitive scene. I've been waiting a very long time for an AD carry to finally be played in Wild Rift League Asia, and today has finally become the day that we finally see it. They are playing a little bit of AD carries in competitive now. The only time they really play it is they pair the Lulu with a hyper carry, so like Kai'Sa or Vayne, and then they just go all out. They just go all out for the late game. They just give the Kai'Sa or the Vayne as much gold as possible, and then Lulu is there with the shielding, with the healing, and with the HP that you get from your ultimate as well from Lulu, and then that AD carry can just become that 1v9 machine. So we're gonna be taking a look at Demonkite's build today. The build will be on screen now. The cool thing is about Wild Rift League Asia now is that they have this MVP screen where you can actually see the full build with like the runes, the items and everything. Unfortunately, Demonkite didn't get MVP in this Kai'Sa game. It was his jungler instead. But you can see a little bit of the build here. You can see, interesting enough, that he goes for Kraken Slayer, and I'll talk a little bit about Kraken Slayer in just a second. But you can see the build. What he did was kind of normal, kind of the standard build, double BF sword into Stormrazor. But instead of going straight for Infinity Edge, he went for Wit's End, which I think is a very interesting item. Not going for this full crit build, just going for 50% crit rate for now, and then probably building a third crit item later on with Mortal Reminder with the Executioner's Calling, I think is very interesting. I think Wit's End is a pretty decent item if you're against 1 or 2 magic damage outputs, because you get quite a lot of magic resist, but also Wit's End gives you a little bit of damage as well. So let's take a quick look in detail at the build. As mentioned, he goes for the double BF sword, as you normally do with Kai'Sa. You go for double BF sword, you try and get the Q upgrade as quick as possible, and then you go for the boots of speed, which can get upgraded into, most of the time I think it's going to be actually Gluttonous Greaves. Now the interesting thing about this build as well is that most of the time they don't actually go for another attack damage item in the final item. They actually go for another attack speed item with the dagger that you saw from Demonkite's build right at the end. He actually upgraded that to Zeal, and there's only 3 Zeal items, so I think it would have been very interesting to see where he would have gone with that. Maybe it would have been Phantom Dancer. I actually thinking about it now, it probably was going to be Phantom Dancer as the last item. So you can see this is more turning out to be like a Vayne build with more on hit and more attack speed, and you focus in a lot more on the rune Kraken Slayer, so you get more attack speed from your items, and then you're getting more damage output from your rune. Normally what you do with Kai'Sa is you build a lot of attack damage with your items, and then you focus on the attack speed from the rune. So this build is kind of a flip around to what you're usually supposed to be seeing with Kai'Sa. Like I said, Gluttonous Greaves, this probably gets upgraded into Stasis, or you can go for Quicksilver enchant like Demonkite did. Gluttonous Greaves is just really good because you don't have any more healing in this build. You do have Hunter Vampirism, but other than that you don't have any more healing. Then you go for Stormrazor for the attack damage, and the attack speed is still overall a great item for Kai'Sa because it gives you a mixture of the both. And then you go for Wit's End, so you don't go for Infinity Edge as a second item, you go straight for Wit's End. This gives you your third ability evolved as quick as possible for the invisibility, and also gaining the increased attack speed. Like I said, gaining increased attack speed will mean that you will be able to proc Kraken Slayer more often. Then you go for Infinity Edge as your third item. You can then go for Mortal Reminder if you want to, or you can just build a tier 2 item with Executioner's Calling, and then you can go into Phantom Dancer. You can also go for items like Lord Dominic's Regards if you want to try and get 100% crit chance. Kind of depends on the enemy team comp. If they have a lot of healing, I would highly recommend going for Mortal Reminder, and then you can go for Phantom Dancer. And you getting this Wit's End means that you can go for 100% crit chance without going for Runan's Hurricane. So Runan's Hurricane is obviously more to do with the spread damage. This is a lot to do with single target damage, which Kai'Sa is very good at. You have a few situational items here. Obviously you can still get Riftmaker if you want to. You still got Bloodthirster, Lord Dominic's Regards. Any of them items can still work great. But like I said, this is me trying out Demonkite's build, and I had quite a lot of success with Kraken Slayer. Speaking of Kraken Slayer, that will be what I'll be talking about next. Kraken Slayer versus Lethal Tempo. As I mentioned, with Lethal Tempo, it's more to do with focusing more on building AD items in your build, and then you having enough attack speed from lethal tempo stacking up. But because we have Kraken Slayer, we have a lot more early game pressure with Kraken Slayer because of the true damage. We have a lot more single target damage, and that means that we can go for more attack speed items in our build instead of going for flat AD items. So I think it's very interesting, the comparison between, you know, Kraken Slayer and lethal tempo. But Kraken Slayer has been used a lot in Kai'Sa, in the Wild Rift League Asia, so I wanted to give it a try myself, and honestly, like I said, worked pretty well. I think it's actually a pretty good item. Hunter Vamp Prism, also pretty good. Obviously, you get the physical vamp in the early game, and then you get stacking AD and physical vamp every single time you get a unique takedown. Blow plating is still really good as well, but you'll be surprised to see that my last rune is actually Sweet Tooth. This is another thing that they've been wanting in Wild Rift League Asia quite a lot. When they're playing defensive or, you know, not really as strong early game AD carries down in the dual lane, they're actually going for Sweet Tooth as their final rune set instead of going for like Nimbus Cloak or anything like that. They're actually using this on Vayne as well, so they've been using quite a few different runes in the Wild Rift League Asia. So that's why I wanted to do a different video on Kai'Sa, even though I released the Kai'Sa video a few days ago. But I really wanted to show you all this build. I really wanted to show you all the gameplay from this build as well. So yeah, Sweet Tooth I think is more, it is a lot better on more defensive AD carries. Like I said, that are a bit weaker in the early game, because most of the time you're going to lose trades in the early game, which means you can go back, you can get the honeycomb fruit, you can get the extra healing, and also you get a little bit of gold as well, which is not always a bad thing. And for the summon spells, we have Flash and Exhaust. Again, no surprise there, it's just kind of the standard rune summon spell set there for Kai'Sa. But hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay. It's quite a quick gameplay. We did end this game quite quickly, but this is kind of the power of early game Kai'Sa, and when it is paired with Lulu as well. We did play Kai'Sa and Lulu down in the dual lane, so hopefully you all enjoyed the gameplay. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next Wilder video. Peace. All right, let's go. Welcome to Wild Rift. Chat, I'm hungry.
This suit lives on me.
By the way, I'm a magnet to hooks. Not this game, you are.
We survive together.
Not this game. I believe, not this game. This game, you dodge every single hook. What's my battery? 11%. I'll survive this game.
I like it here. I just might stay.
You stand behind minions and you don't get hooked. I walk up because I'm a Giga Chads. Let's do it.
Found you.
Okay, this Blitzcrank took 0 damage. I'm a hook magnet. Okay, I'm the hook magnet this game. I guess I can't dodge.
It's a good day for a hunt. You're the one.
I guess I'm the one that can't dodge. Ah! Whatever, I guess we're just sitting under tower the whole fucking game.
This skin lives on me.
I'm just sit under tower the whole game. This is gonna be a fun laning phase. Three of my teammates died in a matter of seconds. How is my jungler dead? We go in! Fuck's the Caitlyn? Oh? Winnable? Oh. Not winnable. I lied, not winnable. I lied, it is not winnable.
Stronger than I left.
I lied, it is not winnable. This game looks kind of fucked.
This suit hunts in the manner I choose. My 600.
I kind of just want to push this lane and go back. No way, man. There's no shot.
This place is beautiful. I'm going to save it. Enemy slain.
Man, oh, this laning phase is so shit. This laning phase is so garbage. You can't hide the islands. I'm just pushing this lane. I got key upgrades.
I will show it how to live.
I got Q upgrade.
I came back for the others who could not. Let's see what you know. Monsters are everywhere.
Honestly, this game looks kind of fucked.
I like it. I just might stay. This suit hunts in the manner I choose. Slain the dragon. Come on, let's go. They can't hide. This world is changing. We decide. I need to gather my strength. It's a good day for a hunt.
What a feeling.
Exploit their weakness.
Dodges? I'm dodging?
This place is beautiful.
Any hook dodges?
First turret destroyed.
We actually take this tower before them. That's fucking hilarious. It's actually hilarious that we take that tower before them.
I return stronger than I left.
That's actually hilarious. Charge a phone? Yeah, I know. I'll charge a phone soon. Don't worry. This is fine because I took the tower anyway, so it's fine. I knew that was going to happen. Okay! I'm gaming!
I need to gather my strength.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm fucking gaming.
Number one. Don't die.
Oh shit! We're popping off! Gamer! We are gaming.
My secret. This place is beautiful. I'm going to save it.
I mean, they're all top. I'm so fucking good. How good is my movement, though? Holy shit, how good is my movement?
Exploit their weakness.
Support diff. Am I right, chat? Support diff. Highlights on Instagram are amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Soup diff? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot it's soup diff. I forgot it was soup diff.
This world is changing. We decide into what.
It's a soup diff.
You're nothing.
Kraken Slayer Kai'Sa actually doesn't seem too bad. I actually kind of like it. Nice! See, we dodge hooks! We dodge hooks! We didn't in the laning phase, but we did afterwards. Soup diff. Soup diff. Nice. Winner's queue. We're in winner's queue, baby. How much damage? 26,000 damage in a 12-minute game? I mean, laning phase was rough AF, but after that, we popped off. Honestly, my movement and my gameplay this game was flawless. KE doing 2,000 damage as Lulu support. Also, the main important stat for Lulu is the shields and heals. Where is that? Where's the shields and heals again? I can't remember which one it is. Damage dealt? Nope, definitely not that one. Damage taken? Nope. Oh, gold. Wait, where's the heals and shields? Isn't there one that has heals and shields? CC duration? Oh, I guess not. I guess not. I thought there was a stat that had shield and healing. I guess not. It's all good. Because my support had more gold than my top laner. GG's. GG's. It's in the second time? What? I'm fucking blind. CC duration, epic monsters, ward. No. Oh no, heals and shields. I'm dumb. It was the first one. I'm dumb. GG's.